So you went back in there and paid for a candy that she had already walked out the store with. Everyone was saying that he needs to divorce me. I saw a lot of women saying that he looks too good to be with me. I'm ugly. Everyone's calling him. So this is the original video that I posted on my TikTok page. It did not have anything to do with being an angry black woman and all that stuff. I wasn't even angry. This is gonna be sort of like a podcast, but not really. Right, what's up? So this actually, I don't want the blanket. So this is gonna be a get ready with me while I address a viral video that I posted on social media a few months ago. So yeah, let's talk about it. Let me do my makeup because I am getting ready to go pick the girls up from school, and I promised them that I would take them to the $5 store and stuff. And so I figured I might as well just like do a little grocery shopping and all that stuff and get that out of the way. So that's what I'm gonna be getting ready for. I'm really just gonna do a little light makeup because I need to figure out what to do about these permanent eye bags I have. But yeah, that's what we're getting ready for today. But let's get right to it. I don't really have anything else to talk about besides this video. And it's crazy because I posted this video way back in, I don't remember the exact day, but it was back in May when I was getting ready to go on a trip. A little backstory on this video. I posted this months ago. I think it was back in May of this year. I posted this while I pretty much was just waiting at the airport, and it was a video that I had taken a few days prior, and I just posted it because I thought it was a funny moment. Still think it was a funny moment with me and my little family. We was just having a little, I don't know, just a little funny moment, right? So basically, what had happened was we were on like a long drive, and I was craving something cold to drink. You know, it's really hot out here in Texas. I was craving something really cold to drink, so we stopped at a random gas station, and everyone got out the car besides me. I stayed in the car, and I was kind of just like watching them. Initially I was in the passenger seat, but when I saw them coming out the store, I wanted to get a cute video of them because I always do that. I always take videos. Like whenever I see a cute moment, I take videos for memories. A part of that is because I feel like I don't have a lot of pictures and videos of me from when I was a child. So now it's like I make sure I get pictures and videos a lot, right? So I literally moved, like I jumped over the seat into the driver's seat just to get a good video of them coming out of the store together. You know, a cute daddy-daughter moment, right? So why, as I'm like taking the initial video, so they're like almost to the car, and then he turns around and they all run back in the store. And I'm just like, what is happening? So then when they come back out, I see him hand them each something. I didn't know what it was. But then when he got to the car, I'm like, you left your phone, huh? Or you left your car, you left your wallet. And he's like, no. And I'm like, so why did you run back in there like that if you didn't leave anything? And he's like, and so he basically said our 2-year-old Isla had grabbed one of those little push pops from the checkout, and he didn't realize that she had grabbed that, I guess. And once he realized it, when they were on their way out, he went back to grab another one for our 5-year-old and to also pay for both of them. So of course, in the video, you can hear me saying like, why would you do that? Because it's just so crazy. Like from our relationship, like y'all, when I tell y'all we laugh, we joke, we're not like walking around with sticks up our butt. We laugh, especially me. Like I likes to joke around. I likes to play. I likes to have fun. I'm very, 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 very sarcastic. Like I couldn't imagine being in a relationship where there was just like no jokes, no laughter, like no light moments where everything was just so serious and all that stuff. Like even when we first met, we laughed all the time. Like I was watching a video on my channel from like what 4 5 years ago, from when him and I first moved to Houston together. Mind you guys, we barely knew each other. Okay, hey, we barely knew each other when we first moved here. We were dating for a few months, and then we were like, you know, let's just move in together. Let's start a life together. Let's both move to Houston. We both wanted to move to Houston. Already had family here. He was back and forth from Houston already, so it just felt like the right thing to do, and it turned out to be very amazing. You know, when you're moving in with someone, it's a lot, right? And then we were both moving to a whole new city together after only a few months of dating. Like, that's insane. That was a lot. And I feel like the one thing that got us through that was just how we are with each other, like the jokes, the laughter, the funny moments. Like, you know, I feel like that's really, you know, that's always been like the basis, I guess I should say, because I'm a very unserious person half the time. Like, hey, life is already serious enough. Like, what are we walking around? Why? There's just no point, right? So when I look at that video from my point of view, it's just literally a funny moment between a family. Like, that's still how I view it, even with all the negative backlash. It's like no one can, I feel like the internet has this way of trying to rewrite narratives or create false narratives, and it's just not gonna work. Because I know, I don't know, I feel like when you just, you know the truth, it's like all the stuff that people are saying online really don't care. I really don't care. I just absolutely love where we're at right now in life. I remember when I first met this man, I told him I want 2 daughters. Like, I told him I want to move to Houston eventually and I want 2 daughters. And he was like, same. Like, we've just been on the same page. And that's why, like, all the things, all the negativity that people are trying to spew from this video, it's just not gonna work. It's not happening. Yeah, I posted that video back in May of this year on my TikTok page, laughing about it, joking about it, and I went on with my day. And while I was in New York is when I saw it was getting like a lot of negative comments on my TikTok. I felt like it just reached the wrong audience, so I just turned the comments off. Like, this is my page. Like, you're not about to talk crazy to me on my page. And then it's like you're being very negative. First of all, I'm not a negative person. When I tell you I don't post on social media being negative at all, everything I post is very positive. I don't comment negatively on other people's posts because I just feel like, what's the point? What is the point? So whenever I'm getting like negative comments, report, block, delete, and or turn the comments off, because it's just like, and it's not like that I'm like, oh my gosh, they're eating me up. Like, I don't care. Like, everything that they're saying in those comments, people are accusing me of being just all kind of crazy stuff. I feel like in order for anyone to get on the internet and type stuff like that, it's like they have to feel that way. They have to be like insecure within themselves, with that something's not going on, something's not going right in their life. And then when they see, I feel like it's a subconscious thing, because when you get on, when they get online and they see like a happy family, and you know, they see all these positive things, I feel like, and I'm not saying that anyone's just flat out jealous of me. Don't I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I feel like sometimes all these people in these comments that are being very negative, I feel like it's like a subconscious jealousy type thing. Now, that's not to say that everybody is just so wrong and I'm the only person that's right. All I'm saying is that, like, the hate that's being brought about from this video is it's not that deep. It's, trust me, baby, it's not that deep for one. And I never know whether or not I want to just extend my eyebrows or just fill them in, but I'm just gonna fill them in today because I'm really not really doing too much makeup. I just didn't want to look tired while I'm out. I really need to figure these eye bags out, because Nova actually asked me why am I always looking sleepy, and I'm like, yeah, it's time I get some filler or some whatever to get rid of these eye bags. Are my eyebrows even? I can't even tell in this little mirror that I'm using. So yeah, I turned the comments off on my TikTok page because I just felt like it was unnecessary. And then I was on vacation during the time. It's like, I didn't want to see no negative comments. I turned it off. I forgot about it. We had a great time. I've been home for months now, and the video, I guess, it's like being posted on other platforms now. So it's starting to like resurface, and people are like sending it to me, sending it to like family members who like know his face and stuff like that. And we're both just like, we both laughed and moved on. So to see that they're making this a thing was kind of wild, and I wasn't even gonna respond, but then I'm like, you know what, people don't get to like create all these fake narratives, and I just say nothing. So yes, After all the negativity and everything, I've watched the video like multiple times to really like try to digest it for myself and see if it warranted all of this negativity, and it just really doesn't. Like, I mean, I know like when you post on the internet, people are gonna have like their thoughts, but I just feel like it's just been taken way to the extreme. Like people saying that I should beat my child, I should hit my child, punish them. No, I'm not trying to say that we're like soft parents, but we don't hit our kids because I feel like if you're a grown adult hitting a child, that says a lot about you. My parents never whooped me. Maybe they should have. My thing is they're trying to like justify adults literally abusing children, and I'm just like, we don't whoop our kids. Our kids don't even know what a whipping is, and that's not because we're gentle parents. No, that's just because I feel like if you are a fully grown adult and a 2-year-old mistakenly, because I feel like that's what people are tending to forget. My baby did, she's 2 for one. She didn't walk in no store and be like, let me steal this, let me steal this, let me walk out of the store with this. No. Like, people are trying to say, oh, well, she deserved to be whooped, punished. She didn't deserve the candy. And I'm just like, no. He went back, paid for the candy, bought her sister one. They ate it on our drive home. Like, we continued to laugh. Like, literally after I took that video, it was like we never even thought about it again until like all the negativity online. And that was just like, what are you being negative for? It's because we were both joking. Even when he said the integrity, if you know him and you know how he talks, like that was said in a sarcastic tone as well as what I was saying. Like it was just meant to be like, you know, our little family moment. Not every moment has to be a teachable moment. I think that's what people are failing to realize. They're like, you have to teach them young, you have to do blah, 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 blah. Like, duh, we teach our kids, but every moment does not have to be a teachable moment. Some moments can be joking, lighthearted, and just fun moments. Like everything does not have to be a lesson, okay? And then I feel like half the people commenting are not good people. Like you're telling me I'm such a horrible person, like they're just like way worse people than me. And on top of that, like I never said I'm Miss Goody Two Shoes. I never said that. I never claimed to be. Are you kidding me? But at the end of the day, I feel like most people would have just laughed that moment off. I saw a lot of people saying that we should have drug her back into the store and made her apologize, which my thing is, no, I feel like there's an age for that. I feel like there's an age for that. Maybe if it was my 5-year-old, maybe because she understands like they have their own money, they have their own piggy banks and all that stuff, so they understand like transactions and how to pay for things you want, blah 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 blah. But my 2-year-old, her mind wasn't on let me steal this. Like that is an older, like the baby just saw some bright colored candy and wanted it and she got it. Like it wasn't like this just we have to drill this in her head. She can never do this. She's gonna go to prison for the rest of her life. Yeah, I agree that most situations are very like rich learning opportunities for kids, but not all moments have to be. And it's just so crazy how everyone was saying that he needs to divorce me or he picked the wrong woman to want to marry. He needs to leave her. He needs to teach her. That's insane. I feel like a lot of the people who reposted the video, they used like rage bait, a bunch of like terms like black woman, angry. You know, they were obviously trying to get to they were obviously trying to reach a certain demographic of people, if you know what I'm talking about, and they reached those people. It's so crazy how like clickbait, rage bait, like clip forming stuff works because people fall for it every time, and that's just crazy. But they tried to like spin this whole narrative of a angry black woman, uneducated black woman, bad mom, 304. I saw like all kind of comments, and it's just like the narratives are just not gonna work on me. Because I'm me. And that's not to toot my own horn. I'm just saying, like, everything they're saying is just flat out not true. And I even saw a lot of women, like, no, I don't want to use this one. Okay. I saw a lot of women, like, lusting over my man. They're talking about he looks too good to be with me. Like, back when I posted it on my TikTok, like, they were going to my TikTok, like, trying to call me ugly and say that he needs to leave me and they'll treat him right. He don't gotta teach them nothing. He ain't gonna have to teach them integrity and all this stuff. And I'm just like, that's why you're mad, okay? That's why you mad, Miss Ma'am. And I really hope this video is not coming across the wrong way, because that's not my intentions at all. It was not that serious, and I just hate how the internet like try to take a narrative and run with it. And it's crazier because I see so many other people joke and like playful, say these outrageous things, and I read the comments and the comments just get it. So it's like, but when it comes to me, because I've had a few videos go viral, right? And people are always just so negative. Like I had this other video go viral about 2 years ago when I spoke about how I experienced gender disappointment. Everyone tried to say like I was just a horrible mom and that I didn't deserve kids. And I'm just like, gender disappointment is a real thing. It's like, yeah, you feel sad about it, you get over it, and then you love your child just like every other mother loves her child. Back when I was pregnant with Isla, they thought she was going to be a boy, and they told me she was going to be a boy, and I was very sad over it, cried literally, and then found out later that it was actually a girl, and I was happy. And people were like, well, you didn't deserve her either, you didn't deserve any kids. And I'm just like, gender disappointment is normal. I've talked about it in therapy, like other women experience it. I'm trying to think if this is all I want to do, because I'm not doing much today, and we have a busy weekend this weekend, and I'm gonna be wearing a lot of makeup all weekend. So it's like I don't want to wear too much throughout the week. Oh, I do need to do some mascara though. Oh no. If you don't take anything from this video, just please don't ever fall victim to rage bait. Like, it's just an easy way for these people to make money, honestly. And that's the one thing that really, like, I guess kind of like made me upset over this whole situation, is that all these other channels that repost it are getting like millions. Literally, the one page is at what, like 14 million. One page is at like 20 million views, when of course when I posted it with a positive message, lighthearted message, so it didn't get all that. And these other people just used a little bit of rage bait, and now here they are making all this money off of my footage. Like, that's the only thing that bothers me, is because even the negative comments, I mean, this video was less than a minute of our day-to-day life. Like, y'all, these people in these comments do not know me. What they say does not hurt my feelings, and I hate to be that person saying that, but it's just so true. But the only thing that really bothered me is how much money these other people made off the video, because it's like, what? You mean to tell me instead of being on here like making my cute little vlogs and stuff, all I gotta do is take someone else's footage, put a rage bait caption, and boom, extra money in my pockets? Like, that's insane. I feel like YouTube has gotten so strict nowadays with what we can and cannot post, but yet I don't understand how they can allow that. I feel like allow it, but I want to get paid too. Like, if you're gonna have millions of people not liking me, I want some money from it. So that was my only thing. So yeah, let's read a few of the comments. This is one of the YouTube channels that reposted it, and it has I think, let's see, 17 million views on this person's channel. It has over 455,000 likes and 58K comments. So let's go through these comments and see what they're talking about. Black woman appalled by the concept of integrity. And that's crazy, because it's like, listen to the video. You can obviously tell I was joking when I said, like, it was just whatever. So, the first comment said, the audacity to require yourself saying this is insane. Yeah, I mean, people require themselves saying and doing much worse, and y'all eat it up, laugh about it. That's what I don't get. Like, people joke on the internet all the time. We see skits all the time. We see comments all the time. I did see a few positive comments where people were like, oh, little Miss Sticky Fingers. And I'm like, yeah, you get it. And of course, everyone is saying it's called integrity. Let's see. This comment says, the saddest part is that she's giving him crap for doing the right thing. Ugh, I feel like y'all relationships are just boring. Y'all must... This comment says, because he's not a thief, he doesn't want to raise thieves. Who wants to raise thieves? Not me. This comment says, she sounds pissed that he's teaching his daughter to do the right thing. Terrible mother. I don't think I'm a terrible mom. I really don't. I think I'm a good mom. Hate to burst your bubble. Someone said it's called integrity. What a legend. He was raised right. He was. Okay. And you know what, y'all? His birthday is this week. So I just want to take a moment to praise my man. I feel like 'cause we get so wrapped up in like the negative things in life. Well, me, let me speak for myself. Sometimes I get so wrapped up in like what's not going my way, but it's also important to take the time out to really appreciate what you have and just be thankful, grateful. I'm blessed, and he's a good man, Savannah. Even more so now because we just got to a really peaceful place in our relationship. So I just feel like nothing can really take away from that at this point. We're locked in. Someone said at least she has one good parent. At least. So this person said, do the right thing when no one is watching. That is a stand-up man, great father figure right there. I agree. Oh, this person said, this man needs full custody before she ruins that little girl. Full custody? That's a bit much. And what's wrong with giving a man full custody anyways? I mean, if he wants more time with his kids, I don't see anything wrong with that. This comment says, not only did she feel that way, she said it, she argued about it, recorded it, and didn't feel ashamed to upload it for the world to see. I didn't. It's called joking with your man. I'm allowed to talk a little ish to my man every now and again. Like, that's how I feel on that. There's a lot of people saying that he deserves better, that he picked the wrong woman, blah, 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 blah. This is why fathers are needed in households. Who said that they were not needed in the households? Who said that? I grew up with both my parents. Who said that? And I don't know why they made this a black women thing. Like, that is rage bait. Someone said she hasn't been caught yet. I give it 2 months. She'll be in jail for stealing something. Jail is me in jail. I'm gonna get my nails done soon, and I'm trying to figure out what I saw. I screenshot a few Pinterest posts, but imagine being in jail with the full set. Ooh, I don't think I'll do good in jail. Luckily for me, I don't steal. So it is crazy that people try to say I'm a thief. I'm trying to figure out what I stole. What did I steal? Now, granted, 2, 3, 4 months ago, I walked out the grocery store and there was an onion at the bottom of my basket that I didn't notice. If you know HEB, like that store be having so much going on, and it took me forever to even check out, so I was not about to run back in there and pay for that onion. Officers, I'm over here, come cuff me. Going in a store and deliberately thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, I'm gonna steal this, is completely different from a 2-year-old toddler. A 2-year-old toddler walks out of the grocery store with a piece of candy. Then everyone keeps saying, yeah, you teach them young. Yes, you do teach them young when they are This wasn't a moment where we had to like yank her and sit her down. You little girl, listen. This is not, no, because she did not pick up this candy with intentions on stealing the candy. Like, dad is clearly the better parent. I'm glad that he's a good parent too, and I'm okay. And another thing, was I supposed to pick a bad man? Everyone is like, oh, he's such a good man. Okay, isn't he supposed to be a good man? Like, I'm happy. Good for me that he's a good man. Like, it's so weird. Someone said, if they ever divorce, I pray he gets custody. Aren't people who want to be in their kids' lives supposed to be in their kids' lives? What are we talking about? I don't know. Why did they say terrible so many times? This person said terrible mother, terrible, terrible, terrible. This person said that she definitely deserves a spanking. Spank your kids. You can spank your kids. I'm not spanking mine. If you think kids need to be spanked, that doesn't mean I'm spanking mine because you think that. I'm gonna do what I think. That's why they're my kids, okay? Let's actually stop saying spank. The word is abuse. You can do that to your kids. I'm not doing it to mine. Oh, this comment, I actually really like this comment. They said, sometimes it's difficult to teach your children the hard lessons, but those are the ones that have the most impact on their life. I commend this man. I like that comment. And even though this moment to me didn't need to be like a hardcore teachable moment, it's still true that, you know, I'm even learning that now. Like my kids just entered school and it's just been like a whole thing with helping them get used to that. So, yeah, great. So I'm just gonna go on my TikTok page and read a few of the comments. All right, so this is the original video that I posted on my TikTok page. It was a very positive moment. It did not have anything to do with being an angry black woman and all that stuff. I wasn't even angry at all in the video. So let's read a few of these. I actually have to turn the comments back on because I turned the comments off. I don't allow negativity on my page. Like, this is my page. I don't have to allow that. They're saying that he is the perfect role model for his daughter. That's a good man, Savannah. It is. It really is. This person said, my mom made me go back into the store and tell the employee what I did. That works for an older child, not my 2-year-old. Someone said, I thought you were going to say she should have taken it back and not got anything. Why? Punishing my child for being a child would be insane. I don't do that. And I'm not trying to say I'm perfect. Like, no, I'm still figuring. No one is perfect. No one has life figured out. Like, I'm still figuring things out myself. But what I'm not gonna do is be mean and miserable for no reason. Like, that's just something you can't convince me to do. This girl says, when my son was little, he did the same thing. I made him go back in the store, put it back, and apologize to the cashier. Never again did he take anything. He is now 35 years old. No one cares. I don't know. I just feel like it was completely taken out of context purposely, though. I don't feel like people mistakenly took it out of context. I feel like the accounts that reposted it purposely posted it out of context just to like rage bait, get views. Which is sad, but you know, that's the world we live in. And the last thing I want to say is this is just not the hill I care to die on. Like, I don't know, when I'm reading through all the comments, like I don't get a feeling to like want to like defend myself and explain, oh no, it was a joke. I don't care that much. And I have said with myself like these last 2 days, like trying to figure out why I don't care. And I think it's just because I really know who I am. I know who we are. I know our family dynamic. I'm about to go pick the girls up from school now and take them to the $5 store. Hopefully Issa's little sticky fingers stay in her pockets. You know, maybe I shouldn't joke like that. Maybe it's too soon.